Yo, what's up, yo? Today I'm just gonna be doing a quick video on how I'm been making my Scenecore like guitar beats. So it's basically like the same old like EDM drums, but instead of like the melodies being synths and stuff, I just use guitars. So yeah, let's jump into it, see what I did. All right, so here we got the beat. I'm gonna be giving like a little preview of it first. I'll play it and then I'll break down the sounds. It's a very simple beat. There's like 8 sounds on it. It's mainly just the guitars that I'll be explaining because that's like the only really like interesting part. I guess the drums are very simple. So yeah, I'll break down like what effects I use and like the presets I use for the guitars. So yeah, let's check out a preview of it first. So yeah, very chill, like Scenecore guitar beat. So yeah, let's jump into the guitars straight first. So yeah, this first guitar, all the guitars I used on this beat were from Flex. So if you don't use FL Studio, you probably don't know about this because I think it's only an FL Studio synth type, I guess. It's not even a synth, it's more like a ROM player or whatever. So it's just like playing like almost like one shots of different instruments and stuff. So yeah, if you have FL Studio, definitely check out Flex. And this is like one of their free packs like in their store. Like you could buy other packs that they have, but I just use like all the free ones they give me. So yeah, it's from the Essentials guitar. And then yeah, on this one it's just called the Muted Strat. And then the other one's called Ovation. Yeah, Muted Strat 2 and Ovation Elite Plus are the two presets. Yeah. So there you go, and they're both from the Essential guitars. So yeah, let's check out what that sounds like. Here's the melody too. So yeah, very simple. It's literally just these bass notes with the little top line up here that kind of sounds plucked. Down here I changed the velocity. That's really important on these guitar, any guitar beat. If it has like if it's velocity sensitive, which most guitar VSTs are, or one shots, they're all velocity sensitive. So you kind of want to like mess with them because like say I had this like way up here. See how it like changes up like the note because I'm playing it at full velocity. So what I did is I like turned it down to see, it gives it a more like chill vibe. And I could turn it down even more. And like the more you turn it down, you just imagine yourself how you pluck it as if you're playing the guitar. The lower the velocity is, the softer you're like kind of playing it. So listen. See, there you could barely even hear it. Let me turn it up a little more. So it just depends. I had it like right here. So yeah, that's the melody. And yeah, I recommend doing a lot of like for the guitars, like plucking them. Like don't try to like, in some cases it'll sound good if you just straight up do like chords like that, like, but that gives it more of like a piano feel, or like it doesn't sound like you're playing it, you know? So you want to sound it more like realistic, more human. So that's why I like plucking a lot of the stuff with the guitar. Next I'll go with the I'll show you guys the effects. So let me turn off all the effects and then let you hear what that sounds like just dry. So it still sounds good. Like it almost sounds like acoustic now. Like it has like the acoustic feel. And if that's what you're going for, perfect. Then you're good to go like that, you know. But in this case, I put in effects and stuff. I just put in like an EQ. Just took out some lows. Sorry. Duck. If you've seen any of my other tutorials, I use this all the time. It's just ducking the signal. The incoming signal, so it's giving that breathing effect. And the reason I did this here is because it's a Scenecore beat, so you still want it to feel like kind of EDM-y. And then some echo, some delay, and then the guitar rig. So this is really important. This is like a guitar amp type of VST. So yeah, I'll show you guys the preset. Peace is not a word. Just went under the clean. And yeah, guitar rig it's basically just a bunch of little effects into one. So it'll give you like an amp, a delay, a reverb, yeah, just a bunch of stuff. And you can also edit the presets too. Like you could drag in your own stuff or turn stuff off. You can see like I turned off one of the things here, or two of the things. So yeah, guitar rig definitely really good. And again here at more EQ, I just turned up some highs, took out lows, and I also panned it a little bit here, but not much. So yeah, that's the main guitar really that you're gonna hear like throughout the whole beat. It's really only two guitars that I have, and like tiny little melodies throughout. All right, next. So that was the main guitar with the effects. Next is one of the basses. I have two basses on this beat. This one's really important though to me because it's kind of like the acoustic bass, or like it almost sounds like a real bass. And this is a stock FL Studio plugin also, and this is called Boo Bass. So yeah, it just sounds like a really cheap, like old, just regular bass. So yeah, I just got the bass notes there, and yeah, I just drew them in like this. And again, I changed the velocity, so listen. So it sounds super realistic, like it almost sounds like someone's like playing the bass there. So yeah, that's why I like changing the velocity. That's super important. So this is what this sounds like with the guitar. Like it already gives it like a nice feel to it, nice bounce. So yeah, Boo Bass. Now I had never really used this VST until I started making like these guitar beats, but I was like, yo, this Boo Bass is actually really good, because if you're making like almost any other beat, Boo Bass is not going to be good, but for this type of beat, it's really good. All right, the second guitar. Here's the second guitar. So that's like a little melody I have in the background. It doesn't really sound that good alone, but like when you pair it with the main guitar, it sounds really good, like with the guitar. So that's sometimes individually the sounds don't sound that good, but together they sound a lot better. So yeah, that was on 15. Let me just see if I had any effects on that. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, again, another guitar rig. This one's Michael's Delight preset, and delay, and I took out lows, took out some mids, and that's pretty much it. And I panned it to the right a little bit. So as you can see with the first guitar, I panned it to the left. Second guitar, I panned it to the right, just to give it a little bit more spread, more it fills up the beat more, so it doesn't sound everything right down the middle mono, which I tend to do a lot, to be honest. So yeah, that was the second guitar. And let's see, now we have this bass. So this is my how I do my basses sometimes, like my EDM, Scenecore, hyperpop EDM basses, is like I'll just draw them out like this every other, and then I copy and paste it one octave higher, and then I turn down the velocity, and I shorten the note. So this is what this sounds like. Oops. Put it right here. Okay, so yeah, that's what that sounds like. And on this, I just throw on duck. Oh, reliable. So yeah, that's just pushing down the signal. It's basically pushing down the signal of these notes a lot, like the beginning notes, the ones that hit on the ones and twos, 3, 4, or whatever. Just ducking that. And again, I lower down the velocity too. That way, it's playing not the full note velocity, but like a little bit lower and more chill, just to give it again more realistic, more human feel. So yeah, that's like the main EDM bass, and that's pretty much all the guitars and melody. Oh yeah, I have these little sounds from Vital. That sounds like. So that's kind of like a little rave sound, kind of dark sound that I have tucked in the background. Let me just play it so you guys can hear what that sounds like. It just gives it like a nice dark feel, or like melancholy feel to it, so I put it in there. It sounds really good. So yeah, that's pretty much all the instruments. I'll go over the very simple drums and then some effects, and yeah, that'll be pretty much it. So yeah, let's just jump into the drums real quick. Very simple, like I said, there's literally 3 sounds, like kick, ride, snare, and then I have these a little drum loop in the background. nothing crazy, nothing insane, but you know, in context with the beat. It sounds really good. So yeah, that's the drums. Lastly, I'll go over these little effects and stuff that I have throughout the beat. My tag, I have like fills. I like doing fills a lot on like guitar, like rock beats, because it sounds like what drummers actually do. So right there, like right when the beat's about to drop, I have that little effect. Another little effect. Another fill. So yeah, fills are really good for this type of beat. And what I mean by fill, it's basically just like, you know, random like drum chops, or you could do a random vocal chop, any kind of like ear candy stuff when, you know, the next part of the beat's about to begin. So yeah, that's pretty much all the little effects and stuff. I have like down filters, crashes. Like, you gotta have the crashes if you're making the either like Scenecore or like guitar beats. You gotta have crashes. Oh yeah, and lastly, I have this little light rain effect. So I dropped like a pack like a few months ago where I just made like a bunch of effects, like ambient effects, and this was one of them. It's just like a rain, light rain. So yeah, it just gives it like a nice vibe in the, and I put that in the intro and like after the hook. So I don't know, it just gives it a nice feel to it, and it fits with the beat because the beat sounds kind of melancholy, like dark. So I was like, yo, I gotta put some light rain in there. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole beat, guys. I'll play a little bit more of it here at the end if you guys want to listen to it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions on my next video, leave them in the comments. And yeah, y'all take it easy. I'm gonna play the beat here to end the video. So yeah, later, y'all.